The government is doing preparations ahead of the Mashujaa Day celebrations later in the week. And KBC Channel 1 is on the ground. Zainab Said is on standby this as she follows up on the preparations of this day that will see Kenyans coming together to mark yet another history. Zainab, good afternoon. Bring us up to speed with the latest developments from the Uhuru Gardens.
Thank you, Mashujaa. Yes, as you mentioned, we are coming live from Uhuru Gardens in Langata constituency, Nairobi County, where celebrations or preparations for this year's Mashujaa celebrations are ongoing. A few minutes ago, we were addressed by PS Karanja Kibicho, who said the celebration committee is satisfied with the preparation so far, saying that everything is ongoing on so well, awaiting the D-Day, which is on Thursday this week, where Kenyans will be celebrating the Mashujaa celebrations this year. Remember, it's the first Mashujaa Day celebrations under the new administration of President William Ruto. So Kenyans are expected to come here in large numbers. PS Kibicho mentioning that they're expecting about 22,000 Kenyans to be at this garden to mark this year's Mashujaa celebration, which will be the 59th. Also mentioning that Kenyans will be expected to be seated by 10 a.m. in the morning, just cautioning Kenyans to make here as early as possible. Also saying that the gates will be opened as early as 4 a.m. just to ensure that everyone who will be here to follow the events live from the Uhuru Gardens will be required to be seated by 10 a.m. in the morning. So as we speak now, the celebrations preparations are underway. Different teams are just here rehearsing. We've seen students from different schools. We've seen security forces here also just making sure that everything is okay. We've seen mounting of flags around at the gate. Also, we've seen flags which have been raised, and also just to make sure that everything is okay. Sound is being placed. They've mounted big screens at every corner of the gardens just to ensure that those who will be here will be able to follow the events lively from where they'll be seated. And also PS Kibicho mentioning that security is guaranteed for everyone who will be coming here to follow the events live from here, Uhuru Gardens. But also he mentioned that the Regional Commission of Nairobi on Wednesday this week will be giving a communique just to tell Kenyans on how the movement of traffic will be on that day of Thursday. So on Wednesday, Kenyans or Nairobi residents will be expecting a communication from the Regional Commissioner to address them, just to know that which roads will be maybe closed or which roads will not be passable on that day, on Thursday, which is on 20th. Remember, it will also be a public holiday. So it's a story that we are following up here. Celebrations are underway, even as you can hear from my background. Every team here just trying to rehearse to make sure that come Thursday, everything is okay. So we will be following up the story, and of course, we will be able to inform our viewers in our subsequent bulletins. Back to you, Mashujaa. Zainab Said from Uhuru Gardens.